Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. And here's Morant outside and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
First free throw is good. And Morant drops them both. Here's Tatum. Shoots. Brooks with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
The free throw drops for Bane.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jason Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. Brown against Morant. The 3. Boston, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Boston, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Horford, a screen on Bane. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Horford. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Launches it. That one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. 3-pointer. That won't go either for Tatum. And here's Memphis. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Horford pulls it in. Boston on offense. They trail by 11. Back to Tatum. There's the three. Another shot. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Over Brooks. And that one's long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
From deep, Morant. No good that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
There's Tatum with the three. Connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Horford pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
The kick out to Williams. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Adams. 2 points. That one goes. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Pass to Smart. For three. Fires in the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Morant with it, now guarded by Brown. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Smart against Bain. The three ball. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant. Brooks from outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outside Tatum. Brown inside, guarded by Bain. Great D that time from Bain. Outside Morant. Right wing. Now Adams. Pass to Brooks. Tatum brings a double team. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. He's off on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And again, Memphis no good. Boston trailing. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Tatum. Williams passes to Horford. Here's Tatum with the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Williams against Bane. From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's Tatum to the middle. Williams passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. On the take. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. No good with the triple. Now here's Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
22, the Celtics, 14.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Desmond Bane is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Horford. Now Brown, guarded by Bane. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Adams with a screen on Smart. Jones from outside. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires the 3. Jones' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Bane's got 11.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Tatum from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Williams is checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. The offensive rebound. Payne against White. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Brooks. They get it again. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. They shoot again. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gallinari, the pass to Smart. Basket counts. He's got 5.
Unselfish play by Gallinari, a natural-born scorer, showing a willingness to facilitate.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Jackson, left side. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Cornette. And it's Griffin in for Gallinari. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now Williams. From deep. Back to White. Smart outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
The 3 from Bane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. White can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jones from outside. That shot missing. For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. From outside the arc. And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist by White.
This is what you want out of your offense. A high percentage look for Blake Griffin.
White against Bane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And here is Williams. Pass to Smart. The 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Drops in the 3.
Bread and butter play. Moran and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Tatum, shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Morant with it.
Morant with the slam! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
On target from range.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Tatum from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 20 points.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Right side Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant, pass to Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Jaylen Brown, second personal foul, second team.
And that one misses.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Brown passes to Horford. Smart with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Tatum. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And both free throws good for Brown. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. From deep. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Smart with the bucket.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. The shot misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now, McDaniels, following the miss by John Morant from deep. McDaniels passes to Towns. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And a wide open look for Bain. From outside, off the mark. McDaniels finds Gobert. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant passes to Adams. Payton for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Now here's Morant with the drop. Look out!
Bang!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Oh, here's Edwards. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Clock is at 3. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside, Bain. Gobert with the block. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards gets to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Conley finds Edwards. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 7 points. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
McDaniels with the ball. Brooks covering. The kick out to Towns. Here's Gobert, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 6 points for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a...
And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Pulls up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 14. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here he goes. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Conley. Morant with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Towns. Takes it.
Down
it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Bain with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Out to Edwards. Cuts off the pass. Out to the right wing. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Morant passes to Bain. Morant with it. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 13 points. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Shot clock reset for Memphis. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Brooks outside. Second shot opportunity.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. This one for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, that's a two-pointer, and the shot is long. Minnesota leading by 17. And he drives in. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And Adams kicks to Bain. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First team foul.
Poked loose. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Off target from three-point range. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That's a 2 from Towns. And Gobert kicks to Conley. McDaniels in the post. Adams defending, and it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Memphis ball.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. And the rejection by Jackson. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 19. The Timberwolves, 41.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jones is out there with Kennard, and it's Tillman in at the center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Edwards drives in. Towns the pass to Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 8 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Defended by Towns. Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. He kicks it to McDaniels. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 9.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Jones in the post. Towns on him. The pass to Kennard. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. So he gets them both. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And Conley drops them both.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Jones from outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. At the crossover. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 11 points in the game.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Jones for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Jones has got 8 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Towns kicks to McDaniels. There's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got 6 here in this quarter.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Tipped away. The three. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge...
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Morant gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. From beyond the arc and then some. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Towns is really good at the three-point line, and he's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
Morant with a wide-open look. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Out to Morant. To halt the run, buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Passes it to McDaniels. Edwards against Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. Bain passes to Morant. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And Morant throws it down.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And that one is good. Gobert's got 9 points here in the second half.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Morant for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Payne for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Launches it. And rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Minnesota. Back to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Conley. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
We played just over a minute here in the first. It's Smart on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Clock at 6. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gobert with a screen on Horford. Towns passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, part of what has made Karl Anthony Towns become an all-NBA level player, the passing ability has increased dramatically. How much more aware of his teammates is he?
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Horford for 3. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Over McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The free throw drops for Williams. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in, and Williams drops them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. Tatum way outside. Boston no good that time either.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And he drops the first.
Along for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Brown. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Back to Tatum. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Brown. Towns with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Towns with the ball. Back to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Boston foul. Robert Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Right side McDaniel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense had... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Luke Cornette out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in it to 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Conley. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Conley passes to Towns. 4-3. Smart grabs the miss. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And then Tatum slams it in.
I'd say this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Gobert passes to Conley. Tatum with the block. Outside, Brown. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Outside, Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The first free throw is good.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. McDaniels against Tatum. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart passes to Tatum. Now here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
He's off on the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Smart against Conley. Towns passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got 6 points. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Conley passes to Towns. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Boston trailing. To the paint. Fade away. Boston, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. To the middle. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Towns gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Tatum. And Finished off by Tatum.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. McDaniels inside. Tatum's there, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Smart outside. To the wing on the left. The kick to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Tatum can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Now Conley. Blocked! Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Jacks up a 3.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the jam by Brown.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 10. And then Tatum slams it in.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Noel, defended by Smart. Pass to Prince. Anderson with a screen on Tatum. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Now Reed. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The layup off target. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity, and too long on the shot. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Smart passes to Williams. Left side, Brown. Back to Tatum. For the lead. Second chance shot. Down low. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Prince. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor. You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
The Celtics shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Tatum from long range gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 15.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Anderson passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Back to Brown. Pass to Cornette. And here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Here's Anderson. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Brown. Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. Reed with it. Here's Prince. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance.
Celtics foul. Robert Williams. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Timberwolves. Jalen.
So he gets them both. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, impacting the game in a number of ways. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Celtics with the lead. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Luke Cornette. Oh, okay then.
I'll tell you, you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to Towns. Hook loose. Conley against Brown. 4 on the clock.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowds scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Pass to Smart. Fires from deep. And Conley grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Yes, it's good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Tatum against McDaniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Deflected. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Here's Cornette. The kick to Tatum. Over McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. McDaniels against Smart. Here's Gobert. Brown with it. Williams on the wing, defended by Gobert. There's Tatum with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 22 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Tatum to the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. That won't go either for Tatum. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 41% in this game. McDaniels passes to Conley. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Towns. Looking to win the drought. And it's powered home by Towns.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside, Brown. Edwards against Smart. Deflects the pass. Brown passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. McDaniels. Gobert finds McDaniels. Tries yet again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Well, it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
I smack clowns with mad style.
수많은 초대 but I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으면 make the mood
Oh, say does
Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Morant with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Brooks kicks to Bane. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Williams passes to Brock. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Smart. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Morant outside. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Now, here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Morant with it, now guarded by Tatum. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Celtics on D, following the basket by John Morant. Unable to get that one. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Not going to go that time. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 6.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Brooks. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic LU jam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Nice D from Brooks.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Morant with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 3. Brown kicks to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Adams with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, a little easy too.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Out to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And the 3 off target. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Brown dishes to Williams. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Over Brooks. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of those.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Smart kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. Passes to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Bane. It's rebounded by Memphis. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Tatum passes to Brown. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And the second free throw, good.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Morant.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Williams. Over Brooks. The kick out to Tatum. From past the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Tatum passes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Williams. The pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. They get a hand on it. Smart finds Brown. That one, no good. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Outside, Bane. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Adams dishes to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Over in the corner, Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 7 points.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Payne for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum down low. Brooks covering, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Stolen by Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
The Celtics, 29. The Grizzlies, 31.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart, and at the point, that's the Boston 5.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Here's Jones. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint. but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
To the paint for the lead, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 6.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Bane inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Jackson a screen on Tatum. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Right side Tatum. Brown with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Jones from outside. Guarded by Smart. Back to Bane. And stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. Kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Williams. Jackson knocks it loose.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smart against Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now here's Tatum. He's got 20. Here's the 3. Busted. No good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Smart. Payne for 3. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bane's got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Brown kicks to Tatum.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Brooks outside. No good with the triple. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant kicks to Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. Grizzlies have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Celtics leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Morant against Smart. Bane passes to Morant. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Williams has a screen for Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. Smart against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Brooks against Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Again, Memphis.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Horford no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. Boston leading by 3. Brown outside. Inside. And a dunk by Horford.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Williams sends a screen for Tatum. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
And then Morant slams it in.
And this is where shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Tatum on the wing. They kick out to Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. Loads it up for Williams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from Morant.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 28.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
In the corner, it's Payne. Jackson from long range. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart passes to Horford. Left side, Tatum. Left Trey. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. Boston needs to get off a shot. The open shot by Tatum. Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 3. And it's Morant missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brown.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Boston with the rebound. 16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Smart deciding where to go with it. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bane. Out left to the wing. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Adams with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Morant. Adams a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota has possession. Left side, McDaniels. Towns against Jackson. Towns passes to Conley. Towns on a screen. To the paint. And powered home by Towns.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Morant inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Gobert to the left side wing. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 5.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Bane, no good. It's McDaniels on the wing, pounded by Morant. And Edwards slams it in.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on the shot. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards against Bane. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Just 5 to shoot. Conley passes to Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Memphis leading. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Morant finds Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Bane. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Oh, what a play! Just palms the block. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Good on the shot. Morant's got 9.
What body control from Morant. able to take the hit and power through it all.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. This one for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Shooting for Memphis, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Edwards finds McDaniels. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Morant. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And Edwards slams it in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else.
Wow! Crazy good!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Morant into the lane, and then Morant with the jam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Conley. Morant and hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Morant. Brooks against Conley. Brooks, the pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Tipped away, and they recover it. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Towns passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Conley against Brooks. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Outside Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards has got 18.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's slammed in by Adams. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Gobert penetrating. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Here's Edwards, guarded by Bain. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. McDaniels from long range. He can't hit that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 42. The Grizzlies, 33.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Desmond Bain is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Jones' shot is good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Gobert against Jackson. Towns down low. Goes back up. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 16 points now.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
It's blocked by Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jones from outside. Here's Brooks. Back to Jones. Into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes both free throws. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And again, Memphis no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Gobert with it. It's picked up by Jones. Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Outside Jones. Elbow shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Towns finds McDaniels. Back to Towns. Knocked away. And stolen by Jones. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Conley. Oh, and Jackson with the block. From downtown. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes a first. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from Reed. Brooks got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Morant against Conley. Towns down low. McDaniels passes to Towns. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Jackson. Back to Payne. Over Edwards. That one's good from Bain on the assist from Jackson.
Stepping in, Bain is automatic from that area.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Morant. Jackson with room to fire. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jackson's got 7.
He's so consistent and efficient. Jaren's one of those guys who should always shoot for a high percentage. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Here's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Now here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. Brooks with the rebound.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. Second personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Morant. He buries it from 3. Morant's got 24 points.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Edwards can't hit.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Towns into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. 24 points for him.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Fades and shoots. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Morant against Conley, and it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And stolen by Edwards. Left side McDaniels. And he drains the quick shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Conley passes to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Nice move. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Uncovered. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Pass to Gobert. screen. Back to Gobert. Brooks against McDaniels. Oh, deflected. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Up top, Morant. Lets it go from deep. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
McDaniels can't hit. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Crafty move. The drive by Morant. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Fast break, Minnesota. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Up and over Conley. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Morant. Adams. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
Now Edwards. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Cornette in at the power forward. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Out to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Cornette. To the inside. Williams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Cornette. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns kicks to McDaniel. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum down low. McDaniel's defending. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. Here's Towns. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Back to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Fires from deep. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Cornette gets it to go. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cornette, yep, that one goes in there. He has 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Towns kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cornette in at the 4 spot.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. And that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Cornette. The kick out to Brown. Going inside and jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Conley the pass to Towns. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Stolen by Smart. Inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. On defense, Boston. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. Towns with it. Now guarded by Smart. Conley, the pass to Gobert.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Here's Tatum. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Off target from outside. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Down kicks to Cornette. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Tatum. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Tatum. 11 points in the game.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Cornette. Takes a shot at the elbow. Tatum gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Cornette. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And it's Conley penetrating. Out to Edwards to stop the drought. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 7. Here's the break. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Conley into the lane, and he converts the layup. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brown the pass to Cornette. And so it's Boston bringing the court. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 30. The Celtics, 37.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And they get it back. Smart kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Cornette can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And so he hits both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The kick out to Williams. Brown against Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. The 3 from Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
There's the pass to Cornette. Back to Tatum. Right wing. Cornette passes to Tatum. Pulls it up. Here's Cornette, defended by Towns. Towns with the defensive effort. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. It's tipped. Brown with it. Conley picks him up. And a fast break now for the Celtics. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Smart passes to Cornette. The kick out to Williams. Now the feed to Brown. Passes it to Cornette.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Towns finds Conley. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Edwards passes to Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Cornette kicks to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Edwards defending. Pass to Cornette. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Smart. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the middle. And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds. Wrecks defenses in transition.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. They grab their own miss. Gobert out of hand on it. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Cornette, defended by Towns. The kick out to Brown. That one doesn't drop. Towns with the defensive effort. McDaniels in the post. Over Smart. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Your Timberwolves
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Cornette in at the forcing. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boston leading by 7. Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams inside. Working on McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lock at 6. Here's Smart. Drops in the layup for 2. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Towns. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
The kick out to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. To the wing right side. And stolen by Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Oh, Tatum in position. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one here. Conley's shot is off.
Timberwolves foul. Carl Anthony Towns. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And that one is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The kick out to Towns. Conley left side. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Outside, Smart. And the pass to Cornette. Over Conley. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 5 points now this quarter. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 9. This is it to Smart. Here's Cornette. Edwards defending. Cornette passes to Williams. Second chance shot. Here's Cornette. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just such a visible player. Williams has no off switch. which is how he gets these calls.
And both free throws good for Williams. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Tatum. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornette, defended by Towns. Offensive rebound, pass to Cornette. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards passes to Gobert. Fires the 3. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Brown the pass to Cornette. Here's Williams. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Brown, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.